Hi team, we have everyone, right? Karthik, Karun, Veda, Anusha, and Deepti. Right? Only Subhashri is here.
Yes.
Hmm, yeah. So to start with, before we start with, yesterday's class, right? SQL. So hope you guys have practiced those things, right? Window functions and all, or not window functions. At least that SQL inner joins or SQL basic functions. Have you practiced anything? Because I see no one is raising any issues. So that's why. So please start practicing it if not started. Okay. So you can utilize that SQL light, right, which I gave. Then create a database and you can start practicing it. So yeah, any doubts? Any doubts in that SQL session? Because we are not no longer going to discuss on SQL. That doesn't mean we never gonna discuss. We will definitely discuss. If you have any doubts or something, then we can definitely discuss in the class. So that if you have a doubt, if you raise it here, so that the other people will also get to know that issue. So that yeah, Deepti, you want to say something?
Okay, sure, sure. No, no, nothing.
Okay, okay. So any issue just raise in this class. Okay, let's say you practiced tomorrow. Okay, and you got an issue. You try to find an online resources, but if you're unable to find, just let us know in the class itself. So that what happens, or in the group, just create a group. Okay, between one, two, three, six of us, and add social as well. Then we can discuss. We can discuss in case you face any issues. Uh, if you put it in the group, right, then other people will also aware of that issue, and they will get to know how they can resolve that issue in that way. Okay. So that's it. So you please start practicing. Okay, SQL is very very important, so just start practicing. That's it. Now today's class
Okay.
we will start with Python. Okay, so we need to cover Python quickly, but today and tomorrow. But before starting Python, I just wanted to hear from you. Like, have you guys done any course on Python? Any basics on Python? So one by one. I not all at once, but yeah, one by one. Karthik, do you have any experience with Python or any programming language?
Yes, sir. I have 3 months experience in. I
Python.
completed
Okay.
data science internship, so
Okay. You have experience. Fine.
I know
At
basic.
least you
Basic.
already know the basics of the Python.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Cool. Cool. Good. Right. Arun, what about you? Hello. Arun, we can't hear you.
Uh,
Yeah. Yeah, Subha. Yes, Subhash.
am I audible now?
Yeah. Yeah. You are audible.
Okay, okay. I can see that your screen is being shared. It's a black screen. So are you sharing any PPT here?
No. No. Not yet. Not yet. I've just
Okay, okay,
started.
okay. I thought it is started.
No,
Okay, thank you.
before starting this thing, I just wanted to know where our team is related to this Python thing. So does
Okay,
they have any
okay,
express or something like that? So
okay.
that's why.
You have started recording, right?
Yeah, yeah, I already started
Yes,
recording.
yes, I can see. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Arun, you're not audible. Maybe reconnect or something. Just let me know your experience. Veda, you have any experience in Python?
I know basics of Python.
Okay,
I've also done course in NIIT
okay, okay,
for 6 months.
fine.
But I have done it long time back. But
Hmm.
if you
Yeah, yeah, I
tell
will
something, I
definitely
can understand.
refresh the important concepts in Python. So today and
Yeah, yeah.
tomorrow we need to cover, right? So today I will tell you most important like data structures in this Python. So list
Okay.
sets, tuples, and dictionaries. So those are the most important things. Even I use that day-to-day activities, right? My day-to-day data engineering activities, I'm going to use those things. So I'll just quickly walk you through those things. But yeah, definitely we'll cover. But basics, right? Complete basics like what is data type, how you create a integer, those kind of things. You guys need to go through that. Okay, you have W3 schools, many websites available online. So just go through that gigs for gigs, all those.
And Ravi, also you can share the real-time issues you are facing in your project so that they will learn means, what type of issues they can face, right?
Yeah, I wanted to share because but that's very complex, right, in we face. So I wanted to break that into simple things, otherwise people will
Yes,
start
yes,
getting
yes.
confused.
Once you covered Python, then you will
Hmm.
whatever things you
Maybe
have
I'll
worked
show
on,
few
just
few issues
give
that we
the
face
scenarios. Yes,
with Python. Yeah, then these guys
yes,
will get to know.
yes.
Sir, sir,
Yeah. Yes, yes, yes.
In yesterday's SQL, like SQL,
Hmm.
we were discussing about salaries. Like,
Yeah.
if two employees have the same salary, how does SQLite decide, like,
Hmm.
who will be first,
Hmm.
like in that row numbers?
Row number. It depends on the row location. Okay. In the background, right? You create a table, right? You insert the data, right? Now, which row got inserted first? Okay. Let's say employee A's salary is same with the employees B salary. Both employee A and B has the same salary. Okay. If employee A record got inserted first into the table, then employee A will get the first rank. And employee B is inserted into the table first, then employee B will get the first rank, first row number. Employee A will get
Okay.
the second row number. But
Okay.
here the catch is this will differ from system to system. Here SQLite might give you some answer, but another system can give you the some answer. Okay, but the answer is not constant. So when it's matches, right, it's up to this system that you are going to work on top of that. So let's say PostgreSQL will give you one answer. MySQL is also kind of SQL engine. Okay, so they will give different answers, but mostly they will consider the row location on which physical location they are stored.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Thank you, sir.
yeah.
So I can add here, every record has a row ID. It's a 16 decimal hexadecimal number.
Mm,
So it's a
yeah.
row address. Means how and where the data is getting stored in the
Mm.
database.
Memory, yeah.
Yes.
Based on that,
Okay.
it will. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
And also check rank and dense rank, how it works. What is
Mm,
the behavior of rank and what is the behavior of the dense rank.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Who else? Anusha and Arun, can you quickly let me know, like, what's your experience with Python or any language, programming language?
Hello.
Hey.
Yeah, yeah, Arun. Yeah, Arun. You're audible now.
I have done internships for in data science. I have experience in Python.
Okay, cool, cool, cool. Then.
We
Anusha?
know all the basics like integers,
Hmm.
floating, numbers,
Okay.
strings, like all those. It's like we
No.
have to just go through once. That's it. The
Okay,
basic
good.
and all we know completely.
Basics, you just refresh. I'm not touching the basics now.
Yes, yes, sir.
I wanted to walk you through on core data structures and the role in
Yeah,
data
sure.
engineering. So yeah, I'll walk you through that. Okay. Yeah, that's it, right? You guys able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So let's start with Python basics, with core data structures. But before that, I would like to help you. Like you, have you guys installed VS Code? I think on the first class I gave you the steps to install VS Code and
Yes, sir. We
install
have done
Python.
it.
Yes, sir.
No, okay,
Yes.
okay,
Yes, sir.
okay, fine, fine, cool then. So, but today, right? So this is one more online website where we can practice our Python queries. Okay,
Hello, sir.
yeah, Arun,
I
yeah,
can't see your screen, sir.
okay. Maybe you joined late, right? Again, so that's why you are unable to see. Let me reshare. Okay, now you are able to see, right? You're supposed to see this.
Yes, sir. I can see.
Okay, thank you, Arun. Thanks for confirmation. Yeah. So this Jupyter Lite, right? This is Jupyter Lite. Jupyter Lite is like VS Code. Jupyter is also one of the app or web app you can call where you can start practicing your Python. So if you type Jupyter Lite, you will get this website. Just click on it. That's it. So once you open this, okay, open this, you see the notebook here, right? Notebook, console, and other. But let's forget all these things. Just click on this Python in the notebook section. Just click on this Python. That's it. Okay, that's it. Now you can just go here and you can do whatever you want to do. Okay, just give it a moment. Just yeah, no, just run it. That's it. Okay, it will work. Okay, so you guys start using this for practice, or I really want you to practice on VS Code because in real time, right? Either we use Jupyter Notebook or VS Code. VS Code comes with many extensions. So in the real data engineering, right? So you need to have some extensions on top of this VS Code. So you will install those extensions and then you can start working on that. So prefer VS Code, that's fine. Otherwise, you can also prefer this Jupyter Lite as well. Okay. Okay. Now let's start with Python basics. So I hope you're already aware of that why Python is for data engineering. For your information, I will start telling a small story. So what happens is earlier data engineering, right? In the data engineering, there is this concept called Hadoop. when the big data problem started. Big data problem in the sense there is so much of data, that data we need to process. But our systems, let's say our laptop is unable to process that amount of data. And what happens is they invented a Hadoop system. Hadoop comes with Hadoop MapReduce. Hadoop is not a single environment. Okay, Hadoop comes with Hadoop MapReduce HDFS. Okay, uh, now Yarn as well. For your information, Hadoop Hadoop is the solution that they created in the first. Okay, Hadoop, now HDFS, MapReduce. Yeah. Okay, these are the core. These are the three functionalities they use. So I will tell you what is this. Hadoop ecosystem we call this as. Okay. So what happens here is in the Hadoop ecosystem, HDFS is the place. Let's say this is your laptop is your Hadoop ecosystem. Okay. In this place, HDFS is the place where you will store the data. HDFS means Hadoop file storage system. Okay, file storage where you will store your files in the hard disk, right? You will store all your files in hard disk. Okay. And MapReduce. We'll come to MapReduce later. What is YARN? YARN means yet another resource negotiation. What it happens is, let's say you wanted to perform any task. We don't know that how these tasks are performed internally, but what happens internally is we never get to see these things. But if you go to CPU, let's say you have some CPU, right? In this, that CPU is broken into four parts. Okay, four CPUs. So I'm trying to keep it very simple. Okay, four parts. Now what happens is whenever you want to perform one task, then out of those four parts, one part is assigned to this task. Okay, let's say you wanted to open an app, or you wanted to run some small calculator, some functions, install any app. Those one task was assigned to one CPU part. Okay, out of those four parts, one part will get assigned to this task. Okay, that's what NA. Yeah, and what helps you to, let's say you have 10 tasks. What happens? You have only four parts of CPU. So only you can do four tasks at the same time. What happens here? You will take out of these 10 tasks, okay? First four tasks, right? They will get assigned to these four parts of the CPU. Now they will get processed. One batch got processed. Now the next four will come. Then 5, 6, 7, 8 will get assigned to 1, 2, 3, 4 CPU parts. That's it. Now second batch is also completed. Now in third batch, there are only two tasks. The 9, 10 will come and get assigned to 1 and 2 CPU parts. 3 and 4 will be idle. Okay. Now if you want, you can use this 3 and 4 for your next task as well. But here what happens is, how these things happens is, this yarn will decide to which resources, which task needs to be assigned to which CPU part. Okay, it's very simple, but in the real time, the definitions and the concept, all these things will vary. But in the real time, in very simple terms. Okay, MapReduce. You process, right? Let's say you wanted to count a number of pages in a book. Okay, so let's say there are 1,000 pages in the book. But if you start, let's say you took 1 second to count one page, that means you will take 1,000 seconds to complete number of pages in that book. Okay, so what happens in this big data world is, what they did is, like it is taking so much amount of time. So 1,000 seconds is very huge amount, right? So what they did is they divided into four parts, like our CPU. Okay, so what happens is, now you will give this task to this 1,000 pages book into four parts, and give each part to each CPU. Okay, so this first 1 to 250 pages, give it to first CPU part. Okay, next 250 to 500 to second, and 500 to 750 to third, and 750 to 1,000 to third parts, four parts. Okay, now they will process, and they will give the value that first part will give that, okay, 250, I counted for 250 pages, and next the 2, 3, 4 will also give that, okay, the number of pages we counted is 250 pages. Okay, each gave 250. Now there are four CPU parts, and they gave their answers, right? Now we need to combine these values, this 250 plus 250 plus 250 plus 250, and we need to get the final result, right? You understand, right? 1,000 pages for a book. If you count 1,000 pages, you're taking 1,000 seconds. Now we divided it into four separate tasks. Now what happens? All these tasks will happen in parallel. Now what happens? Within 250 seconds, you will have the number of pages in your bucket, right? Number of pages. They already counted number of pages within the 250 seconds. Now how much amount you reduced? 4. Okay. But you guys can ask me, like, I wanted to do it in 1 second, so that's why I will take 1,000 CPU parts and assign this 1,000 pages, each page to each CPU part. That means it will complete in 1 second. parallel processing, we call it as. Okay, it can happen, but how much amount of energy you're spending and what's the value you're getting by calculating this thousand number of pages, it depends. So you can definitely do that, or you can go with a single CPU as well, or different CPUs as well. But why I'm telling all these things is, so this is just the introduction to Hadoop. Okay, so in the later classes, if required, I will try to cover your Hadoop ecosystem as well. Okay, but for now, just remember this, and you can start scrolling through a website online and see like what is Hadoop ecosystem, those kind of things. But yeah, let's stick to our main context. Is
Sir,
someone say something? Yeah,
excuse me, sir.
yeah, Nisha.
Sir, in this map reduce, it's like a concept of splitting, mapping only, no, sir?
Yeah, I'm just mapping, right? Four tasks is mapped
Ah, yeah.
into four CPU parts, and then once they give the output, I need to reduce those
Ah,
tasks
yes,
to one
yes.
task. So that's mapping
Yeah,
and
okay,
reducing.
sir. Okay,
Okay.
okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah, yeah, good. Now this is map reduce. Okay, now how this map reduce, how this, I know you guys already work with some programming language. So how this map reduce do these things? We need to create an we need to create these functions in a programming language. So map reduce is created, this function, right? I need to separate this book into four separate tasks, and we need to count, and then we need to reduce, we need to take that four parts values answers, and I need to combine it to one value, right? So this thing we will write in Java. Okay, in MapReduce we will write in Java. Okay, so you will write in Java. Now Java is good, it's very powerful. Okay, so previously the most of the traditional systems, legacy systems, were built on top of Java. But what happens is in the real time, right? Let's say you wanted to write an efficient pipe map reduce program. You need an more efficient data engineer. Okay, so that's a very big complex thing. If you want to write your code in Java, okay, then what happens? Many of the industries, right? In the industry, many of the big techs like IBM, LinkedIn, Facebook, Google, all found that okay, it's very difficult to maintain to write the efficient pipelines in Java. Then what they decided is, then they created different approaches. They created Hive, Scoop, those kind of things. But let's forget all those things. Then what they decided is they created a Spark. Now I will tell you who created Spark. Apache Foundation. There is Apache Foundation. Currently, they maintain the Spark. Okay, so there are few scientists. They created Spark. What Spark does is they give the flexibility to us. If you want to write your code in Python, go and write it.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, your screen is not visible, sir.
Not visible.
No, sir.
Everyone, anyone were able to see my screen?
Oh, it's visible.
Yes,
It's
sir, it's
visible,
visible.
sir. It's visible, sir.
Visible,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay. Let me reshare the screen around. I'm not sure why. Okay. Now they decided that instead of going with Java, if they can come up with any good programming, let's say they created SQL. So you just create SQL. You just create where select a star from table. That's it. In the background, I will convert this SQL statement into MapReduce program, and I will run the code for you. That's how this big technologies thought, big companies thought. Now they also wanted to create like this is not efficient. This MapReduce is not giving us the efficient results with a huge amount of data. So then they went to this Spark. Okay, PySpark. Spark. Hope you guys heard of this term, Spark. Okay, you will hear these terms more often in the coming classes. Okay, but Spark, and where you can write Spark. Spark you can write in like MapReduce, right? MapReduce is replaced by Spark. Spark. Okay, so Spark. Why? Because MapReduce will do the processing in the hard disk. Okay, hard disk means it's a bit slow. Let's say slow. If you want to perform anything faster, you want to do it in the RAM. Okay, random access memory. So if you do it in ROM or hard disk, it's very slow. So if you know SSDs, right? SSDs are very fast compared to HDDs, right? Hard disks. Similarly, this RAM is very fast, right? So that's why this Spark is built so that you will process your data in the RAM itself. You don't process the data in the hard disk. You don't store the data in the hard disk. You just put it in the RAM itself and then process it there, and then take the results, and that's it. You will remove the data from the RAM. That's it. That's what they do. Simple. Okay. So this Spark you can use two programming languages. So there is this Scala. I do not want to confuse you guys. So just you can write your code into Java, okay, or you can write your code into Python. That's it. Very simple. Python. Python means not plain Python. They created a programming language called PySpark. PySpark. Okay, Python plus Spark. Okay. So uh, to write why Python? Why they choose Python is rich libraries. Okay. So in Python you can import many libraries. How many? Maybe you guys have seen, right? You guys have seen Python has many libraries, PySpark, Request, Boto3. There are many libraries. So all we need to do is just install Python. Okay, just import libraries or install those libraries or those things you needed. Just run your code. That's it. You do not need to worry about that. But in Java, in legacy system, if you wanted to perform any of these type of imports or something, you need to have some complex task involved. Okay, so that's why Python is very good. Okay, so I prefer, like, if anyone comes and asks you, like, you if you wanted to start data engineering, start with Scala, or someone will ask you that Scala is very powerful and Scala give you very much better results compared to Python. But Python is user friendly. Okay, you guys can understand Python very easily and convert, like, if you get to know your SQL. Okay, if you start practicing your SQL, if you start mastering your SQL, then this PySpark will also become very easy to you. So that's why go with PySpark, because in future someone will come and tell you that Scala is more powerful than Python. Fine, let it be powerful, but it's not user friendly. Okay, so it I mean not user friendly in the sense, you can I don't know Scala till now. In the industry, like, most of the people will start using PySpark only. So that's why go with PySpark only, Python only. Start practicing Python. Then once you get to know Spark and all, like, you as a data engineer, you need to learn the Spark as well, Spark internals, how Spark works, what are the Spark, like, Spark cluster, those kind of things, and you can start practicing those things. Okay, so prefer Python. Okay, start with Python definitely. Okay, Scala later you can, once you are good with data engineering, right, then you can start with Scala. Okay, now let's start our class. Okay, the story why I'm telling is, like, maybe in future maybe I will be able to cover this Hadoop or may not. Mostly I wanted to cover this because this is your basic system knowledge that a data engineer needs. Okay, I will try to cover this as well, as simple as possible. I'll try to put it into as simple as possible. I'll try to cover this mostly this week only, before starting with any cloud tools. Okay, I will try to cover this Hadoop ecosystem so that you guys will get to know how these things work. Okay, then Spark also, I'm not sure, I couldn't see it's in the curriculum, but yeah, you guys can start practicing this Spark. I mean, learning this Spark as well in parallel. Okay, so let's start with our Python today's class. Okay, so Python, there are four important data structures that you need to master for your data engineering. Okay, first thing, I mean, you already, I considering that you already know loops, like for loop, while loop, do while, if loop, all those kind of stuff, and conditions as well. Condition means if and this else, right? Those things, exception handling as well. So let's say you write some small code. Okay, that small code, you thought, okay, maybe I might get an error. You're not sure when you're writing that code, because now you might be sure, but in the real time, right, you might know how the data behaves, how the system behaves. So when you write that code, just put that code into exception handling, try and accept blocks, so that in case of any issue comes, you can handle those issues very, because you think, let's say zero division error. This is one of the famous thing errors. Okay, so let's say 120 divided by 0, what will be the answer, right? You never know. So that's why whenever you're doing A by B, A could be anything, right? B could be anything. Then just put this thing in try catch blocks. Now now you are expecting an issue here. Accept. Okay, accept. That's it. You will write how you wanted to accept this. Print um, zero division error. Let's say only one issue, I'm just telling you. Okay, now let's say Karthik gave input to this A and B. Okay, what Karthik gave A as 120 and B as 0. Now when I'm trying to perform this, okay, C is equal to A by B. Now I need to print this C. Do you think this will work? It won't work. Let's see. A is equal to 120, A is equal to 0. Let's see how these things will work. Zero division error. Okay, wait. Before that, I wanted to show you what's the error. Hope you guys ever write what is try catch block. Oh, let me see. See, you got zero division error, right? But this is an error, zero division error, division by zero, right? So to avoid this, this is I know this is gonna happen in future. Maybe for now, Karthik gave just 10. It works fine. But in future, if someone gives zero unknowingly, then it will throw an error. Then my job will fail, right? So that's why what I will do is I will change this to I will put this into exception. Just very simple. Put it in try. What are the block that you assume that okay this block gonna throw me another, just put it in try, and then just accept, just write this accept and print. That's it. Just print anything. Hi hi I am from accept block. Okay, anything. That's it. This is what it's printing. It's not throwing an error now, right? It's not throwing any error. It's just try catch this issue, that zero division issue, and it just gave us. I just wanted to see what was the exception I got. Okay. Now here I'll give this E. Exception is not defined. Yeah. See, now it will give us this. Supposed to give this E. See, this is the exception we got, division by zero. That was the exception we got. So very simple, try accept block. That's it. You can just research that. What is try accept block? Okay. Now function modules. You guys already know these function modules, right? Def, like when you create a function, right? You will create definition of this function. So that means you'll just create. This is the name of the function, and these are the arguments you are passing to that function. Okay, and this is inside block, inside like what is that function is going to do. Those things you will define here. Okay, just def and function name, and then records and arguments, and that's the body of that function. Okay, and libraries for data engineering. As I mentioned, Python is very rich in libraries. Okay, so it has many libraries. All you need to do is whatever the service you wanted to use, let's say Snowflake, let's say Databricks, whatever the service you wanted to, just import those libraries. You will find the library. Okay, find that library, just import those libraries, and that's it. You can just start using those functionalities. Okay, so that's what this libraries will do in Python. Okay, now these things virtual environment and all, like as I mentioned, if you remember in the first class I mentioned how why we need to create virtual environment, because you wanted to install any package in your system, you wanted to work with anything in your system, just that installation of that package do not want to disturb one with my internal system packages. Then what I will do, I will create a virtual environment, and inside that I will install those packages, so that these install packages won't disturb my system packages. And also in future, if you wanted to take this entire code, I need to take those packages as well, because code won't work if you do not have the correct package. Okay, I cannot simply go and write print of hi. If there is no Python package here, the related packages here, this code won't work, right? So similarly, you will create some virtual environment and write your code, install packages. Now you can like it's like a folder. Inside that folder, this virtual environment is like a folder. Inside that folder, you create a Python code script you wanted to write, and the packages you wanted to install. That's it. Just you will take this folder and just copy and paste it wherever you want. That's it. Let's say your friend wants that same environment, just give it to your friend, he will be able to run that code. Or you can give it to any system as well, mostly they will be able to run it. Okay, so just virtual environment will help you to take your code from one place to another place along with the packages. Okay, virtual environment, that's what. And these sections will come later, but now let's start the core part. What is list, dictionary, sets and tuples? Okay, list. The definition of list is list. You can have any type of data in the list. Okay, let's take this. Okay, list one is equal to. So you can give 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4. Okay, or these are belong to integer type, right? Or you can also give list one equal to strings as well. This is how we write string, right? str1, str2, String should be in quotations. Remember that. Or similarly like that. Or you can give all those things in the one list also. Okay. So this one is an integer. Okay. This sorry, string. This 3.14 is a decimal or floating, whatever. Okay. Now, let's take this. I'll explain how what to do. Now let me clear this. Okay. Just let me clear this. Okay. Now this is my list. Okay. My list. Now list is ordered. List is ordered. That means I think you already know this, but let me again refresh. My underscore list of 0. List starts with 0. This will be 0. This will be 1. This will be 2. If I give my list of 0, then what you will get? You guys can ask me why I'm not printing. Even if I don't give print, then why it's printing? It's just one feature you can use with this Jupyter notebook. Okay, my list of 0, and similarly my list of 1. Okay, it will print you the. Did I give it wrong? Yeah, it's wrong. It will print you the value at that place. Okay, similarly, so because it's ordered, so even though whatever you're going to do it won't change. It will be same like this in this order only. It will read in this order only. So 1, this is will be 0th index, we call it as index. Okay, this is 1 index. Hello will it belongs to first index, and 3.14 belongs to second index. Okay, the index of the 3.14. Okay, so that's what this my list will do. Now let's see some functions on top of this. Okay, you wanted to add one more. Let's take this example. Okay, customers customers is equal to this. Okay, fine. Now you wanted to add one more customer to this. Customer underscore IDs dot append of 106. Okay, but let me try one more thing. I will give an is equal to customers is equal to customers dot append of customers. It will throw me an error. Why? Let me run this. Print nothing. Okay. No. Let me print this customer IDs. None. Why? Because this customers dot append will automatically append to this customer IDs. You don't need to initialize this customer IDs dot append to customer underscore IDs. Okay, so just and see, you can be able to see. Now let me give some one more variable. Customer variable is equal to this. Let me try to print this customer variable. Let's see what I will get. See, none, because that appending, right, this appending function cannot be initialized to another variable, cannot be assigned to another variable. You just keep it as it is. That's it. Don't change. Whenever you're working with the dot append, right, just it will automatically append it to the list. You do not need to assign it. Okay, so that's what append will do. Okay, to work with the syntax, right, let's take this customer IDs. Okay, um, okay, this is the list. Okay, how things work is I go from here. This will be 0th index. Okay, 0th index, 0th index. This will be first index, this will be second index, this will be third index, this will be fourth index. Now reverse. In the reverse, right, then what happens is this will be -1. Okay, it won't start with 0. It will be -2. It will be -3. It will be -4. It will be -5. This is how the index looks like. Reverse index, we call it as. Okay, this is how reverse index looks like. This is how index looks like. So let's say if I wanted to call customer IDs of -1, let's see what it will give. Let me put this. So for your information, in the Python, this hash will come at this line. That means it won't consider this line anymore. Okay, it won't execute that line. Now let me run this. Unexpected indent. Where?
Minus 4. Instead of minus 4, you mentioned 4.
Okay, nice. Yeah, minus 4. Yeah, see, minus 1 means it is giving the 106. Why? Because after appending this 106 will come and sit here, right? Now, when I coming from this reverse, right? Minus means reverse string. Okay. Now the cursor, I am telling my Python that okay, you start giving me variables from this back side, from the back side. This is front side. 0 1 2 3 4 5. Now from back side, minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 minus 4 minus 5 minus 6. That's it. So that's why it is giving me 106. Okay. So maybe in future, right, in data engineering, right, we sometimes we need to reverse a list, and then we need to start using that. We need to do some operations on top of that. Okay. Then in those cases we are going to use our reverse indexing. Now this is how reverse indexing looks like. Hashtag indexing. Okay. Okay. Hashtag indexing. Now let's see hashtag slicing. Um, take this thing again. Customer IDs. Okay. Okay. Now print customer underscore IDs. What it will print? It will print all 5 records. Okay. But I do not want to print all 5 records. I wanted to print only 101, 102, 103. Now let me see what are these index. 101 index is 0, 102 index is 1, 103 index is 2. Now what I will do is, instead of giving all those things, I will just give 0. 0 means first one. Okay. 0, 2, 103. Right. 103 belongs to second index. Right. 0, 1, 2. Now here I will give 2. Now let's see what it will print. Oops. It print only 101 and 102, not 103. But I want 103 as well. Then you wanted to give plus 1 here. 2 plus 1. That means 3. Now let's run it again. See, you are able to print text. So what happens is, here whenever you print, right, print list slicing, right, list of start to end, you wanted to give end, so end you need to give plus 1, then only you will get your desired output. Okay, so this is how you do it. 101. Now let's say I wanted to start from 102, then just give 1 here. That's it. It will give you 102 and 103. Okay, this belongs to first index and second index, and third index it won't give. It will ignore this the end one. So that's why whenever you wanted to see let's say nth value, then just give n plus 1 here. Okay, just n is equal to n plus 1. That's it. That's how slicing works. Now let me remove this thing. Okay, let's see how it will give the output. Oh, what happened here? It gave the 102, 103, 104, and 105, because I didn't give the end here. If there is no end, means it will give the entire list from the starting index we give. I gave starting index as 1. Now let me give 3. From 3 to there is nothing. That means entire list. From 3, entire list. This will be 104 and 105. That's it. Okay. This is how it happens. Now, I give like this. What will happen? Now it gives entire list, right? Entire list. 101, 102, 103, 104. So if I don't give start and end, that means it will consider entire list. Now I wanted to give minus 1 is to minus 3. Even I don't know what will be the output of this. Let me see. See, minus 1, minus 3, it's not giving any output. Let's go this minus 3, minus 1. See, this way it's giving output. But if I give the minus 1 here, it's not giving me the output, because it's reversing, right? This is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. But it will scan this list from this side only. So that's why we need to give minus 3 first. So if I give the minus 3, what is belongs to minus 3? This 103 belongs to minus 3 and minus 2. But it's not giving minus 1, because as I mentioned, you need to give plus 1 here. Let me try with 0, what it will give. See, it won't work. in this Python. You just give, you can give just till here. If you want to see the last one as well, then just give nothing, nothing, no end. That's it. It will give you the value. Okay. Now, what I will do is I'll just give like this, and just give -1. Now let's see what will happen. Oh, the list got reversed. Why? 105 came here, 104 came here, 103 came here, 102 came here, 101 came here. Just remember this thing, okay? So when in interviews, right, they can ask you these questions, right? Are reversing a string. So then you can utilize this function. What happens here is it takes entire list from start to end, and it will do -1. That means it will come here. Now it's going to -1. It will come to this. It already starts, the cursor starts from here. But as a given -1, there is nothing here in front of this. It will come to this 105. It will print this 105, then 104, then 103, then 102, 102. That's it. So this is how this string is working. Okay, slicing will work. Okay, there will be more and more concepts on this slice. Just Google it and see how the slicing works. But for the list, right, I'm just stopping here. There are many functions that list extending, appending we already covered, extending, and many things. But you can start exploring those things on your own. So see, this is how you create a list. Indexing and slicing you already just saw, and appending, inserting, extending, and remove items. You can see update items. So in the list one, right, you wanted to update any value, list 0. Then just give list 1 of 0 and just give what was the value you wanted to update. That's it. Now you can do searching as well. You can do count as well. Sorted, copy, list comprehension. So list comprehension is one of the important concepts. So I'm planning to cover this tomorrow. So for now, you can just ignore this list comprehension. So because in real time, right, I'm going to use this list comprehension. Okay. So that's how these things do. Now let's move to tuple. So tuple, what happens with tuple is immutable, ordered, allows duplicates. How tuple looks like. Let's start working with tuples. So far, any doubts in the list? Uh, any questions so far?
Sir,
Hmm. Yeah.
excuse me. Sir, in slicing, sir, what if we have huge number of values there and if we want to find any one indexing number there? Is there any
So
other way, sir?
okay, you wanted to find index of a number, right? Let's say
Yes,
out
if
of
we have huge
huge.
number and we want any one like that.
Okay. Then you need to give. Let's say this five are very huge to us. Then dot
Okay.
index of, let's say we wanted to find 105. Let's see what it will give. 4. See, if you give
Okay.
that number, it will give the index of that number. Let's say you have 1,000 number of records here. In that, from that huge number of records, right? Number of values, right? You wanted to pick, let's say, 111. Then just give that list name dot index of that number.
Okay.
Then that's it. It will give you the number of index of that. Then you can
Yeah,
start
okay.
use that.
Okay. Okay,
Okay,
thank you, sir.
super. Yeah. What happened here? Um, what happened? It should be code. Okay. Hope you guys will practice after this class. Okay. 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 Now
Yes,
tuple.
sir.
Now let's go to tuple. Tuple is ordered like list, ordered but immutable. You cannot, but in Python in list, right, you are able to append this thing. But in tuple you are unable to append this. Let's try this once. Let's try this. This tuple one. Okay. Tuple one dot append of 5. Print of tuple one. Let's see what it will give. See, tuple object has no attribute of append. You cannot append a value to tuple. Okay, tuple is fixed. So there could be cases in your data engineering task where you need to fix those list of values. In those cases, you use tuple. That means no one can change these values. Okay, okay. So for now, just remember that. But but you really wanted to change those values. Then how you can do is just convert this tuple into list, because list you can append, right? For list you can append. So to convert this thing into tuple or list, just list keyword, okay, tuple one, then append this to list one, then print off list one. Now let's see what we will get. See, 1 2 3 5 we got. I took this tuple, okay, I converted it into list, then appended value. Now I will convert this list back to tuple. Tuple 1 is equal to tuple of list 1. Let me print tuple. No object callable. Um, Tuple object is not callable. Something it's getting wrong. Okay. Conversion to tuple. Let me check whether a list can be converted to tuple. Even I'm not sure. Let me check. Can list converted to tuple? Let's see what it will give. See, you cannot assign this. Just take this. Just take this and just give it here. That's it. You cannot assign the conversion. Still an issue. Um, Tuple of my list is converted to list here. Okay, okay. List can be converted to tuple. It's happening. But print of my tuple, type of my tuple, it's not working. List can be converted to tuple definitely, but print of my tuple is not working. This is what I'm doing, right? Maybe the issue is the same name I gave here. This is the list one. Okay, just I change the name. Maybe I just cannot give the same name again. It should work. It should work actually. Conversion is failing. Okay, tuple of list one dot append. Type of my tuple. So type means it will give you what its type. My tuple is equal to list. Yeah, somehow it's not working. Okay, so maybe the issue with this system or something, but actually in reality it should work. So if you see here, this is one of the example. This is the list. Okay, list is passed here and we gave tuple here. Okay, then that's it. It should work. Okay, so but it's not working, but I will check and why it's not working. I will post in the group. Okay, so why it's not working. But in reality, right, I will give you a small tip. Okay, small tip. In interviews, right, if someone asks any question on top of set, I'm going to tell you now, tuple, you just convert them. Most of the cases, 90% of the cases, convert them into list and start your operation, your transformation. It went. And apply your logic. That's it. Okay, you do not need to worry what set will do, what tuple will do, all this kind of stuff. Just convert it into list and then use it. This is the tip, but in the reality, right, there could be cases where you cannot convert this into list. If you convert into list, it will change the whole future of that tuple or set. Okay, so in those cases you shouldn't convert, but 90% of the cases, this is how I used to do in interviews. I used to convert those set or tuple into list, and then I used to apply my operations on top of that list, and that's it. I used to give the show the answer to the interview. Okay, so this is small tip. Okay, you can follow this thing. Okay, this tuple or list, it's supposed to work, but I'm not sure why it's not working. Maybe there is any issue with my code. Let me check this. Let me add this new cell here. Let's see what it will give. See, it's not working. It's supposed to work. I'll check and I'll let you know why it's not working here. Maybe in different browser it will work. Okay. Um, that's it. That's it regarding to this set
Sir,
thing. Yeah.
you'll not give list1 dot append of 5
No. Where?
over above my tuple is equal to tuple of list1.
Yeah.
Yeah,
List one is equal to.
list1 dot append of 5.
Okay.
Now
Uh,
if you run,
Now it might run, sir.
no. Let me run it. It won't run actually. Okay. So okay, that good. Like good, you are asking something. Let me walk you through what happens here. So this list one, right? You appended. So let me print my list one. List one. Okay. What will be the output? Let me put this command. This. Let me run my code till here. See, 1, 2, 3, 5. Now my tuple is equal to list of tuple of list one. Okay. Conversion to list. Conversion to tuple. This is the list, right? Type of list one. So if you do this, it will give you the type of this list one. I know it's list, but it will tell us, okay, this is list. Fine. Now I need to convert into tuple. Took this list one here and put the tuple and my tuple here. Then I'm just trying to convert. It's failing. Somehow it's failing here. Maybe any issue with here, but in reality it shouldn't fail. It should be able to convert into tuple. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 5 should be converted into tuple. Then I was able to, I'm supposed to print this tuple, but it's not happening here. But I will find the issue and I will let you know. Okay, but good that you asked this list one dot append, but it's not going to do anything with this issue. Tuple, tuple issue, tuple object is not callable
Sir,
because
my tuple.
hmm,
Sorry. Sir, my tuple removed. Tuple one removed.
my tuple one. So tuple
Sir.
one, you already have it here. This value is assigned to tuple one. So I'm just giving tuple one here. Now let's see what will happen. It will again fail because it's failing at this thing. It's saying that tuple object is not callable. Okay, tuple object is not callable. That's what it's saying because you gave any name, it will fail. Okay, any name it will fail because this says that list object cannot be converted into tuple. That's what this issue says. But I will find out what was the issue and I will let you know, or I will find the issue right itself. There are many online websites. Python compiler, right? We need to work. This is also Programmers is one of the good website. You can just go there and you can work on top of that. Okay, just open up, please. Come on. It's taking time. Let me go through. Should it be? It's also a good website. Right? Okay. Um. Copy this. Go here. Just run this. Now let me remove these. Give this name. See, see, you are able to see this, right? Let me give the. See, you are able to see the tuple, right? Answer here.
yes, sir.
Yes,
You are able to
yes.
see, right? See, it's just
Yes.
that the issue with that environment.
Yeah, okay,
Okay.
sir.
So that's why, because yeah, that's can happen because this is online, right? Maybe they are not updating in the background, or some features, some very small things might not work. In that cases, just go and check in the different browser or different website. That's it. It will work. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so this is issue. The issue is with the like Jupyter Lite we are using. Program is also can throw some issues. Maybe that won't work in program is, but that thing will same thing will work in Jupyter Lite. So there are issues difference between few browsers, online browsers. But if you go to VS Code, it will definitely work. Okay, offline, right? We will install packages, all the packages. So that's why it will mostly work. You won't see any issues there. So this is tuple. Tuple is ordered as say similar to list, right? It's ordered 0 1 2 3 and minus 1 2 3 like that. And immutable means once you show, right, you just saw that you cannot append any value to this like tuples, because it's immutable means, hope you guys are aware of that. Immutable means unchanged, cannot be changed. Okay, that can store heterogeneous data types. Hetero means different types of data types. Homo means single data type. Hetero means different. So similar to list in ordering, indexing, but once created elements cannot be modified, added or removed. But you just found a way how these things can be altered, right? You can convert into list and you can just do that. Okay, now can come to sets. What is sets? But yeah, you for tuples also you have these actions. So I wanted to give this as assignment to you, so how you are going to work on these actions and all. So like check this, create tuple, indexing and slicing, counting, indexing, find indexing like tuple dot index, unpacking, then concatenation. You can plus concatenate two tuples into one and just repeat those tuples, those kind of things. And check membership. Check membership is like uh, so let's say one in um, tuple one, tuple one. Okay, just take this. If one in tuple one, for loop, right? Sorry, if loop, right? Print high. Let's see what we will get. Still there. See, we got an high because one is in tuple one. Is 100 in tuple one? You won't get any high here because one is not in tuple one. So this is help you to check memberships. Okay, check membership. So that's one thing. So I just wanted to take different examples. Okay, so the assignment will be, I'll tell you at the last. So mostly take at least sets, tuples and dictionaries, four things, right? Just take different examples. Okay, different examples and perform these operations and let me know the answers. So as you are five different persons, right? So you might need to pick different examples. Okay, different examples. Just don't copy paste from each other. Just pick those examples. Just run these queries and see what you are getting the output. Okay, then create. You can take it as an assignment, right? Then you need to put that into some document or something and share to us. Okay. Yeah. You just start practicing on those things. Okay. List is done. Set tuples is also done. Tuples is similar to list, but it's immutable. That's it. Right. Now comes to sets. Sets are mutable. Mutable means can be changed. Unordered. So there is no index on top of sets, but sets will offer no duplicates. In list you can have duplicates. In for this tuple, right? Tuple or list, whatever may be. I'm just giving two again. Now list one. Okay, see 1, 2, 3, 2. So it can have duplicates. In tuples, right? I'm just adding tuple 2 here because I cannot change the tuple. Right? Um, print of tuple 1. Okay. What will print? See, tuple is also giving you the value. If I give duplicate values here, tuple is giving me when I'm printing. List is also giving me when I'm printing. Now let's go and see how this thing will work. Set 1 is equal to, set starts with curly brackets and closes with curly brackets. 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 2. Sorry, 2. Yeah, 3 is fine. Now let me print set 1. Now I need an answer from you. What will be the output here?
1, 2, 3.
1 2 3. Yeah. Let me print this 1 2 3 because set won't give you the duplicate value. Okay, it will give you the distinct values. Distinct means unique values. Okay, unique values. Now, sets are unordered. That means they're not indexed, but list tuples are indexed. Okay, they are not ordered. You need to you need to print it. That's it. If there are any duplicates, it will remove those duplicates. That's it. But they're unordered and mutable. Mutable means you can just add elements to that. But here it's a bit different syntax. Okay, bit different syntax. Now, dot add. Let me go here. Dot add of let's say 45. That's it. But I think set right. You need to initialize this set one. Set one. Still no. Yeah, this is set one dot add. Then you will give it here. Okay, but in real, right, like how I used to do in, right, because sometimes there are different syntaxes. If you see here, this is dot add, this is dot remove, discard, pop, or union, intersection, differences, symmetric differences. There are many operations you can perform, right? In real time, we want to we will do many of these operations, but this is your task for today. These are very small concepts, very small union. Maybe it's very basic mathematics. Okay, just union means 1 2 3 in one set, 2 3 4 in one set. It will give you 1 2 3 4. That's it. Intersection means 1 2 3 in one set, 2 3 4 in one set. It will give you 2 3. Difference means 1 2 3 minus 2 3 4. That means 1 and 3. So like that, right? Those are very small operations. So that's why I'm just sending this as an assignment to you. Just look into that and just let me know how things works, and just create a document, okay, on yourself, and just let me know what are the answers. Pick any small example. That's it. That will give you the that will let us know that okay, you guys started practicing those kind of things. Okay, now let's jump into our last and final collection that is very important here: dictionaries. Okay, dictionaries. Yeah, still so far you guys are clear, right? Any doubts so far? Any
No,
doubts?
sir.
No. So super.
So can we use append even in this also, sir?
Append, it won't work.
No.
let
Okay.
me let me try. Append. Okay, it won't work because append is belongs to list only. Set
Okay. Okay.
objects do not have append. Set objects need to use add only.
Okay, sir.
See, you cannot use it. Okay, so you need to do these are very small things, right? You just need to practice these things. Okay, now let me go through this
Yes, sir.
dictionaries as well. Dictionaries, right? So how dictionaries works is, this is a dictionary. This is a dictionary. Let's go here. Dict one is equal to this dictionary. ID is one. Name Ravi. This is a dictionary. Let me print this. Dict one. I know we are just late, but yeah, we can just extend this class for next 10 15 minutes. That's it. Okay, dict one. This is how dict one works. Now I'll show you how dictionary works. So dictionary means this is the key. Okay, ID, name Ravi. Okay, this is how dictionary works. Um, let's say how I can tell you is some small example. Okay, Ravi, uh, max marks. Okay, Ravi, subject, max, then marks, 120, sorry, 100, right? 900. Okay, then Ravi's ID is 1. Now, now you can store this entire thing in a dictionary with the key value pairs. Yeah, the key is ID is the key. Okay, name Ravi is the key. Subject is the key. Marks is the key. And this one is Ravi's ID is 1. Ravi's name is Ravi. Subject is Max. Marks is 100. So these are the values. So what we call is, this thing is key. This thing is key. This is key. This is key. Okay. this thing is value, value, and this is also value, value. For this key id, this is the value. Whenever you call dict of id, it's supposed to give us 1. Okay, let's see 1. But if you call one name, it's supposed to give Ravi. That means dict 1 of this key will give its own value. If I give subject here, it's supposed to give max, right? It won't give max here, but correct, because we do not have this in here. Let me quickly create that as well. Subject max, max 100. Okay, let's give subject, not subject, I think sub. What should be answer? Max will give this thing. Now let me introduce one more thing to you. Dict 1 dot get of marks. Then let's see what we will get. Same output. Super. Let's make this mark as null. This is null, right? This is empty. Let's see what we will get. Nothing is printed. This something is printed here, but you cannot see because it's null. But here in the get, right, just put comma, and I'll just give 100. Let's see what we will get. Oh, why it's not working? Get one dot get of marks. Print of dict one dot get of marks comma 100. Let's see. Okay. So what happens here is this marks itself is present here, right? That's why it's null. 100. 100. That's why it gave me here. Now, what if I'm not sure in real time, right? In real time, what happens is sometimes we are not sure whether that key is present or not. Sometimes we read data from the source, but source may not have that key. Then what happens is key not present. Then I will give the default value here. Dict one dot get. This key is not present. Okay, this key is not present here. There's supposed to be one more key, but it's not present here. Then I just mentioned default value. Now let's see what we will get here. See, we are getting the default value. It could be anything. Just give 1000. You'll see 1000 here. So if the key, we have what ID is a key, name is a key, subject is a key, marks is a key. But you just give the one more key that is not present in this dictionary. Then for that key, if you use this get, you will get that. If you remove this, okay, just remove this and see what we will get. None. That means nothing present. But because there is no such key in this dictionary, but you wanted to get some default value, then just let me give 100, and you will get 100. Or you wanted to give 10,000, let me give the 10,000. Okay, if someone by mistakenly wanted to search this and you sure that okay, maybe this key present or does not present, then you go with get and get one through any issue. What if I go with this marks, like this, picked off this? Let me see what will see. Key error, the key not present. Might confuse you. Let me remove this key one. Okay, see, key one, key error. This dict one dot is not present. Okay, so this key is not present in this dictionary, so that's why it's giving it. But if I use dict one dot, same thing, key one, whether it will throw an issue? No. Why? Because if I use dot get, it won't throw any issue. It will assign the default value to it. That's it. or if I do not perform any default value, it will give none to me. That's it. It won't throw any issue. Okay, that's what git dot get will do. Now print of I wanted to see, let's say I wanted to see all the keys in this dictionary. Then I will do this. Let me comment this out. See, these are the keys. ID is the key, right? Name is the key, subject is the key, marks is the key. These are the keys. Now I just wanted to see values as well. Dict one dot values. That's it. See, dict values. 1, Ravi, max 100. 1 is the value, Ravi is the value, max is the value, 100 is the value. Or I wanted to see all the items. Dict 1 dot items. They're mapping. They are mapped to each key value is mapped to its own. It might confuse you. Let me put it. It will print new line. Okay. Okay, so this is the dict items of id value is mapped to 1. Okay, so name value is mapped to Ravi and subject is maps to max and marks is mapped to 100. So this is what you get items. Now if you wanted to perform any operations on top of this, then just do like this. Hope you are guys aware of this for loop. Okay, for key comma value in dict 1 dot items print key is equal to key comma value is equal to value. Let's see what we get the output. See, key is equal to id, value is equal to 1. Key is equal to name, value, subject, max, and marks. So this is how in real time, right? In real time, right? When you query an API, right? Query an API, you will get response in JSON. Hope you guys aware that time that day I was talking about different file formats that we are going to use, right? So that JSON format, right? But JSON is a kind of dictionary. So whenever you wanted to work with, you will see JSON more often whenever you query any table database. So those are answers, right? Those results, right? You will get in JSON. So whenever we work with JSON, we use dictionary capabilities, dictionary features, dictionary methods. Okay, this is how these things work. So that's why dictionary is very important. Okay, then you can work on top of that. Okay, now I do not want to confuse you, but I just wanted to introduce those concepts. That's it. Then you guys can start working on it. This marks, right? Um, let's say subject, right? Subject. I wanted to give list here. Do you guys think this will work or not? Just let me know. Marks. Let's give English. Then marks, right? 100, comma 89. This is the thing. Print of tick 1. See, ID 1, ID 2, subject, max, and English. Okay. Now, task I wanted to give you is I wanted to get the output right that max marks is equal to 100 and English marks is equal to 89. Okay, so this is the output I wanted to get. This is the output I wanted to get. Now task, this is the task I wanted to assign it to you. Okay, just read this thing, because this is dictionary. Inside dictionary you have a list. Okay, and you have a list of subjects and list of marks, because Ravi is a student, right? Ravi is a student and Ravi's name will be 1. But subjects, right, you will have 6 subjects here: maths, English, science, social, those kind of stuff. And marks can be like as per the each subject you will have those marks, right? So right, so that thing will be your assignment. Just go through this thing and just try to this should be my output. Okay, you need to give output to me like this. Ravi's, let's say this, Ravi's max marks is equal to 100 and English marks is equal to 90, 89. Okay, so this should be the output. Now you will hope you guys will do this assignment and let me know if you face any issues or anything. You just let me know. And I wanted to introduce one more concept. Take it bit deeper, bit deeper. Okay, let me remove this. Let me do like this. Okay, like this. Because in real time it won't be that simple. Okay, subject. Okay, what happens here is inside the subject you might have a dictionary again. I know it will be bit complex, but yeah, you guys need to learn these kind of stuff. 100, English marks. Let's keep this comma here. Okay, English marks is 89, comma. English marks is 89, and then science marks 78. See, this can also happen. Okay, so this dictionary, right? This dictionary we call it as nested dictionary. This dictionary is called as nested dictionary. If you see here, see, ID is the one, name is Ravi. For subject marks is a dictionary inside this dict one. Okay, then you will come here and then you see max is 100, English is 89, science is 78. Right, these can also happen in the real time. Okay, you will have a dictionary inside a dictionary. Real time, you might have a dictionary inside a dictionary, or 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 real time you might have a list inside a dictionary, or or tuple, or set. Anything can happen. You cannot decide this. And even this inside this list you can have this dictionary again. Okay, that can also happen, but I do not want to complicate things now. Just take this as an assignment, not this. Just take this as an assignment and just try to see what are the things you wanted to try to put your skills. Okay, you might need to use for loop, if loop, what are the things you wanted to use. Just use that and just give me the output. But I just wanted to give you the hint as well, so that you will definitely wanted to try it. Just go here and just like this first dict one, right? Take dict one. Okay, dict one dot dot uh, get off what is this subject, right? Subject will give you the subjects, and dict one dot get off what is that marks. Okay, now let me run this. What happened? Invalid syntax. Let me put this in print. Okay, let me remove this thing. See, max and English. So you just need to map these two things, right? Map these two things and just get the values. How you are going to map, how you are going to do all those kind of stuff, it's up to you. Just do that. There are some functions called enumerate function, enumerate, um, those kind of functions. You might need to use that, or whatever. Like you just go through and do some research on top of this, because in real problems, right, you don't get to know what's the solution on the first go. we need to do some research and find a way and then found the solution, right? So this is the assignment to you guys. Okay, so just take this. I'm just printing. Where is this? Array. Sorry, I thought I lost it again. Um, I, hmm, what? Hmm. Okay. Okay, so that's all. That's all. We will keep the session till here. Okay, tomorrow we are going to discuss on list comparison and few more things on Python, and that's it. We will wrap this Python class by tomorrow. Okay. So for any questions, any doubts, anything, you can just let me know. Next 10 minutes we will be handling the QAs, question answers. Yeah, you just solve yours now.
Please practice is because these concepts are very, very important. And in each interview question, people will ask questions
These
from
type
this
of
topic.
questions. Yeah,
Yes.
Python and its collection. These four types, right? It's very very important. Interview, right? They are going to ask questions on top of this only. Okay. So any doubts regarding this class or yesterday's class or the classes that we covered so far? So any doubts or something, you just let me know. I'm sorry, I just took another extra 20 minutes, but yeah, it's really needed. So that's why I took that. Any doubts? Karthik, Veda, Deepti, Arun, Anusha?
We'll just practice once.
Okay. Just practice and let me know. And I want this answer as well. So if you found the
Yes.
answer, if you write the code, just you can directly ping me, or you can just post in the group. It will be better if you create a group and there you guys can start posting your issues or something. Firstly, we have any group with these people. It's too interesting, right? Other day we need to create some group or something so that these guys can help each other internally. So like that.
Yes.
Yes, we have already created the group.
Okay, okay, fine then,
Yes.
fine.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
you
just
people, whatever SQL queries, everything, you just practice and share to Ravi, and Ravi can verify okay, whether you are really following or not. Because every
yeah,
day he, yes, yes. Ravi, you can stop the recording now, right?
yeah.